Hello and welcome to another benchmark video for Rise of the Tomb Raider in 2K. Now, as some of you may have been aware, on release day of Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was only about a week ago from making this video, there was a massive problem going on. And the problem was that SLI was just not working for Rise of the Tomb Raider. If you had one graphics card, it was optimized so well that it was never a problem and you couldn't fault how it ran. However, with two cards told in a completely different story. The GPU usage on them both was very, very low. You're talking about anywhere between 50%, 60%, occasionally going above 90%, which was causing massive disruptions on your frame rate. For instance, my own experience, I was getting anywhere between 80 to 90 frame rates per second, and then occasionally, or most of the time, it just kept dropping to 50, 60 frame rates per second. That wasn't extremely noticeable for my gameplay if you was running on 2K, but if you was running on 4K, it would have been extremely noticeable, which a lot of people were running the game on 4K, which did cause so many problems and a huge uproar. Considering how well the first one optimized multiple GPU setups, it kind of felt like one massive step in the wrong direction. But now, from the 6th of February, or not 6th of February, sorry, the 5th of February, 6th of February is today, they have now released an updated patch for Rise of the Tomb Raider now, which does appear to have repaired these problems. Now, I'm going to be running a test on here. As you'll see, I'm going to be doing a benchmark for 2K. I'm going to do a few tests as well, so you can see the minimum, average, and maximum frame rates for, just like in the previous benchmarks. If you haven't seen the previous benchmarks, there'll be a link in the description below for you to have a look at. And now, just before we do start the benchmark, just have a quick look at the graphics settings so you know exactly what's going on. As you can see here, it's in display settings, it's all in 2K, running at 144 Hz. I still don't think we'll hit that, but I'll leave it on that anyway. AA is on FXAA, which I think is probably the best setting you can have for 2K, as due to 2K being such high quality, you don't really need it on a high setting for AA, but that's my opinion, you may feel differently. And for VSync, I've left that off because you don't really need it on, as G-Sync is doing the job for us. So do leave it off. And graphics, you can see here, everything is on very high. It's on the highest setting I can get it onto, so we can really push this game to the maximum possible potential and see how well this SLI is now working. So do enjoy the rest of the benchmark, guys. Like or dislike this video, leave a comment below if you have any problems, questions or queries, and of course do please subscribe so I can try and get some more of these videos out to you as quickly as possible and you'll know about them straight away. Alright guys, thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of the video.
You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Thanks.
What do you think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there. Shit! I don't think I can make that jump!
Stay there! I'll anchor a line for you at the top!
Alright, I'll give you some slack. Almost there, Lara! You got it!
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again. I thought you could use some company.
No lies. Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the Prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness. Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the Prophet's tomb, Anna.
Hey, we're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you. Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No, no, no!
No turning back. It has to be here. There was something in Dad's research about this.
It was said the Prophet's tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid to rest.